Wanjala, Kitale, Benson Otieno Ouma, Suna East. I can go on and on and on. Some of these Kenyans have already been buried. A number of them, we are still compiling their records. We estimate that by the end of this exercise, we shall have lost not less than 60 Kenyans. And these are real Kenyans with real names, with real places of abode. Thank
you, the Honorable Opiyo Wandayi. We want to challenge the Inspector General Koome. Tell us which of those names read by Opiyo Wandayi who was not killed by the police, who died of other causes and was hired to be included there. We challenge you to tell us which is that body that we hired to be paraded. You have charge of the investigations. Come and arrest us and charge us and tell us who we falsely paraded. And what we are saying here, it is not just us. It is not just our principles. Amnesty International has investigated and confirmed. The Independent Medical Legal Unit has confirmed. The Law Society of Kenya has confirmed. The Kenya Human Rights Commission has confirmed. For the avoidance of doubt, let me now invite the Deputy Director of the Kenya Human Rights Commission, Mr. Cornelius Oduor, to come and speak to you and confirm these facts.
I'm also Nokweuru. Your Excellency, the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, Mama Martha, Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka, all protocols observed. I stand here on behalf of Kenya Human Rights Commission to show solidarity with our brothers who have left us in a very unfortunate circumstance, just because of exercising what the Constitution guarantees in Article 37, the right to picket, to demonstrate. If anything, what the Constitution says is that the police only needs to be notified to provide security, but not to maim and to kill. So we know very clearly that these lives that have been lost is in contradiction to Article 26 of the Constitution, the right to life. Nobody has any right to intentionally take away somebody's life. More importantly, beyond the solidarity, is that the perpetual failure to investigate and prosecute past atrocities by the police is what has now made it ordinary for the police to come out and shoot ordinary Kenyans. So as on behalf of human rights organization, our contribution is to ensure that we get adequate and accurate data and to support prosecution against those who commit these heinous crimes. I think that will send a lesson to anybody who thinks that they can use this constitution in a manner that is contrary to the expectation of Kenyan public. So I've heard there is a list. We have also been working on a list. Part of our mission here is to collect information that can be used to press charges so that the victims of police excesses can get justice. We stand with Mama Dorothy. Poleni sana, we'll do our best to ensure that the lives that have been lost is not going to be business as usual. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Cornelius. Now, I want to invite my colleagues, and I request that we be brief because this is actually a very solemn mass ceremony. So I'll request that we take no more than 2 minutes each. Let me start with the Honorable Dr. Joshua Ron, Kisumu Central.
Your Excellency, Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, Your Excellencies and other party leaders, Yodala untie, ka wane kuyo nekech wako jolweny, wako koso kwako. An Joshua Odongo Ron, ane manya wito ji mang'eny Kisumu Central. Adwa wacho ne Koome position ma entie okoyiene mondo chung kowacho miriamba. Wachne koso ka wachne. No nyalo chung to wacho ni wachoko ji wa parade ni onge joma tho. Shetani ashindu. Koome siau. Ojamriambo koso kojamriambo. Wawacho ne ni remb joa monindo gi ok bidho na wachne koso ka wachne. Mania sai gwedhu.
Thank you. I would encourage us, first of all, we avoid salutations. Now I set him on the protocols. Koso kamano. I set him on behalf of all speakers. Secondly, because we are being covered live, tojo bondo bendonge kisungu. Koso kunge. Koro ibuacha wataki kisungu kata Kiswahili. We encourage you to speak in English or Swahili so that we don't have to translate. Because all these people are learned. Excellency Kalonzo Musyoka. These people have degrees, all of them. Hello. Let me invite the Honorable Rosa Buyu, Kisumu West.
Ya wakata katek nade to nyaka mosu gi dholuo ni kakalo kuom jakom gi jotelo duta moso uno kwe uru. Wane kanisa fuana uru badu no kwe buo dala Nyasaye kama. I want to say this. Mr. Koome, the people lying in those coffins are just not those people. What you see in those coffins are dreams of young children who've lost their parents. What you see in those coffins are hopes of young widows who've lost their husbands. What you see in those coffins are dreams of mothers who own nothing in this world except the children that they sired. And Mr. Koome, Mr. Koome, okom koso kikom. Okom koso kikokom. Mr. Koome, you once said you are being pursued because you are a man from Meru. I want to tell you that in Luo land, we respect and value our dead. We would never hire dead people for other purposes to pretend because we value the dead and we love the dead. Mr. Koome, nyokom koso kikom. Mr. Koome, nyokom koso kikokom. Mr. Koome, you just must resign. You must resign, Mr. Koome, because you've disrespected us as a community. You've shown that you are so insensitive. Yani Koome ni dhiro wako sok dhirwa. Toki dhiria world ogikoni enough is enough. Mr. Koome, as a community, we are saying enough is enough. And Koome marchia dango. And Koome mi pielo sadi. Ipiele sadi ya dia piele. Koome ni pielo sadi mondo wa piele. Koome, I want to tell you, you are stupid. You are stupid. You are stupid. Cheers.
Hello? Hello? Let me now call the Honorable Sam Atandi, Atan Meli, Alego Usonga.
Aya, jodala wa untie. Baba Raila Amolo Odinga and the leadership of Azimio present, the family of the bereaved, and our church, I want to be very brief. Article 245 of our Constitution outlines the character and the responsibilities of the Inspector General of Police. In that article, the character of IG is explained. That person is supposed to act independently and should not be guided by anybody. But the Inspector General of Police we have today acts like an agent of the UDA party. He is not the man who is supposed to act in that capacity as the IG of Kenya. In the recent past, Koome has said that we hired corpses, that the police did not kill anybody. He has also said that our people, that the Azimio coalition was targeting him because he's a Meru. What I want to say is this, that in my view, this guy is mad, he's not normal. This guy should be taken to Madare for mental assessment. Because we cannot have a mad person presiding over our police force. That is not allowed. Therefore, we want to urge that this guy be taken to Madare so that he can be sorted out. Secondly, many of our people have died. And this is not the first time. In 2007, many of our people were killed. In 2013, the same. In 2017, the same. Now in 2022, again 2023. I want to say that this is enough. That the price for killing a Luo must now be very expensive. It is not going to be normal for Luos to be killed like hens. I said in Parliament that what happened from the list that Wandai has read, 90% of those people who were killed are Luos. That's why I said in Parliament that what has happened in this country to us is genocide. And I maintain that this is genocide because it is something which was organized by this regime to exterminate the sons and daughters of our community. And we have said that this is going to be the end of this practice, and the life of a Luo is going to be very expensive.
So that we get done with Siaya County, I will call just two people very quickly. Let me call first the Speaker of Siaya to speak on behalf of all MCAs present, the Honorable George Okode.
The Azimio leadership, the families of the bereaved, the families of the maimed, Jothuru wauntie, odichieng makawuono wadwa wacho matin, tabro wacho gima jopiny gombo ni mondo wachi. Baba mokwongo tik tik adwa gone jopiny gi erokamano kuom chung sama nidwaro ne jopiny mondo chung. Ne uchung kosok nuchung. Sama nidwaro ruedhi mondo dhi e ndara ne udhi kosok nudhi. Kidwaro ruedhi kiny kende ndara ubodhi kosok ubidhi. And I want to put that in English for the benefit of the leadership that is visiting here today. That our people have said unanimously that should there be need for our people to go back to the streets, they will go. And because I'm speaking on behalf of the local leadership, I want to thank very sincerely the MCAs that led demonstrations on our land. Because we have classic examples, MAG MCAs that were summoned to go to the police and record statement. We also have one special one whom they arrested, put in the cells, had no charge, but presented him in the courts. Otare, will you stand wherever you are? Otare marandere ni negi mako magitero moni in the cell. And we want to say that we thank you because you have a heart that is bigger than your size, and you have dared them to arrest you even tomorrow. Bondoka, nenitie Oliverika, nenitie Otiato Francis, Mabende kod min bondo, mabende nobedo summoned ka police, and they have told me on your behalf to promise that it does not matter how many times they will be summoned, it does not matter how many times they will be arrested, they will go to demand for the rights of the people, alive and dead. And as I finish, the Inspector General of Police and the Kenyan government, it cannot be gainsaid that we have police who are acting on behalf of illegal instructions from the government. And
open his mouth and said those are rented or hired dead people. How can you hire dead people? Is he the one who received the money that was hired there? If you receive the money, let us know. Every time somebody dies, there's what is called investigations. I would urge the IG, give us the name, the list of names, and parade the policemen who killed these people. Our chokama, okdwangwani IG, omiwa nyinge jo police no neko. How come we've never heard that they've been arrested? How come we've never heard those who killed have been arrested? Who are they? And who is going to investigate them? You are driving this country to the dogs. If you don't arrest them, if you don't parade them, if you don't take them to court, you are driving this country to the dogs. Uwinjo gima wachono? Uwinjo gima wachono? Ka ng'ato nyalo neko, buneg nyithindo mang'eny machalo kama, to kotere e court, the result and the end result of what is happening will be disastrous, because the people will take the law into their own hands. Nikech wang'ende onge sirkal that protects us. If the government cannot protect us, if the police cannot protect us, we have to protect ourselves, isn't it? We'll have to protect ourselves, isn't it? And how do we protect ourselves? Tell them to wait and see. Wait and see. Wait and see. Wait and see. Gibro neno ge wangi. We can't have a lawless country where the government is in charge of killing, where the police are in charge of killing, and nothing happens. Surely, we are also human beings. We are human beings. We are real mothers, we are real fathers, we are real brothers. These are our children. If destroy our future, and our future are in these children. If you want to destroy our future will destroy you. Be careful. Don't say that they're helpless, they don't have weapons, they only have stones. Those stones can turn into bullets. Those stones can turn into something else. The government is meant to protect us. The police is meant to protect us, not to destroy us, not to maim us, not to kill us. You put a lot of fear in our people. You put a lot of fear in our children. Do something. If you want to rule us, not to govern. If you want to rule us, be careful. Be careful. If you say you are elected to govern, govern. Don't rule and don't kill, don't maim. Ana unge gweche maya show mang'eny. Ago mana mos ni nyithindwa jowa mose lose jogi. Oh, udano wachwe chief. Yeah, adiera to ber. Adiera to ber. Adiera to ber wawachnu adiera. Chief muwacho no. Edala wakanya miraka. En wuod yuora. Edala waka. En wuod yuora. To kata en wuod yuora. Anda her kwayo kama. Ko yer wuod yuora mondo ritwa kar kae. Mokwongo nego tere for training. Onego tere for ang'o. Onego puonje. Onge dala modoke nikech oredi en dala. Onego puonje. To wuod yuora oitimo marach. Wuod yuora itimo marach. Imiyo remb ji chweri dala waka. Imiyo remb owete ni chweri dala waka. Ok itimo maber. Dhi e kanisa. Kata kin jalejo. Kata kain kanisa migine. Dhi kwa Nyasaye werruok. To kwa jo dala wagi bende werruok kuom timo timoreno. Ero kamano. Thank you.
Mama okwero chief koso okokwero. Okokwero chief. Kendo gima mama wacho ka. Mane nitie ja-Amerika moro miluongo ni Malcolm X. Kane jorotenge ma Amerika, jorochere ma Amerika noketogi kama rach. To ne gipenjo. The ballot or the bullet? The ballot or the bullet? If Ruto wants a free, democratic country, we must have free and fair elections. And therefore, the talks must go on that trajectory. I have the honor now of calling His Excellency Kalonzo Musyoka, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka.
Thank you. Jothurwa Onte. Nyasaye ber. People of Nyanza. People of Siaya. Hamjambo. Bwana Yesu asifiwe tena. Leo tumefika hapa kuomboleza pamoja na familia za wale vijana wetu ambao waliuawa kupitia risasi iliyofyatuliwa na polisi wa Kenya. Na tumehuzunika mno Kenya nzima. Naomba munisikilize, nitakuwa mfupi sana kwa maneno. Lakini nitakayoyazungumza pengine yana ushawishi mkubwa sana. Mimi naamini Inspector General wa Police hajasoma katiba 2010 ya Kenya. Kama ameisoma, Senior Counsel Martha, Senior Counsel, my brother and Governor of Siaya, Senior Counsel Omolo Otiende, I refer us to Article 243 of Constitution 2010. This article establishes the National Police Service, not the police force, police service. Article 245 establishes the office of the Inspector General of Police. I refer us to those articles. Now, the only way Koome can get away with criminal liability is to resign. And even if he resigns, it is not enough. He can only get away if he establishes under Article 245 that he was given instructions by Kindiki to do what he did, trying to kill Baba. I was with Raila when they hit him mara 10. Tulipo escape na Kioni alikuwa nyuma yetu, tukafika mahali tulikuwa tumejificha kwa hoteli moja ya Rafa Utuju. Baba akaniambia, come and I show you something. Alienda akanionyesha, angalia hii. Bullet moja, bullet 2, hii ilikuwa inanilenga, bullet ya 3. Mungu ni mwema. Gari yenyewe ilikuwa kabisa ya kiongozi. Hawangeweza. Kama sio hiyo gari, tungekuwa tukiongea mambo mengine Kenya hii. Macho yangu mwenyewe nikaona, nikathibitisha kwamba hii ni risasi. From what brother Jim Orengo refers to as assault rifles. Assault rifles ya kwenda ile ambayo ingepigana na Al-Shabaab na watu kama hao. Ilikuwa inaelekezwa Raila Amolo Odinga. That was after the battle, ndugu, the battle of Pipeline. We have been in demonstrations before with some of our colleagues who have since wamesalimu amri. Remember siku za code, tukisema kina Hassan waende na walienda. Tulifanya demonstration, tukapigwa tear gas. Lakini hii ilikuwa vita. Hii haikuwa mambo ya tear gas, hii ilikuwa ni kumaliza Raila once and for all. Wengine walisema hivyo. Walisikika wakisema they want the final solution. Ya to do away with Raila Amolo Odinga. Lakini Mungu ni mwema. Raila ako hapa. The battle of Pipeline. Hatujasikia wale watu walikamatwa, wameonyeshwa kwa runinga za dunia. Somebody with assault rifles akimpiga gari yake na hata ya media car, hajashikwa. Na huyu Koome alisikika baada ya kwenda kuiba kondoo za Mama Ngina Northlands. Wakisema they are going to watashika waliokuwa wanahusika. Remember the story of invasion of Northlands. Nobody has been apprehended. So what do we trust? Tunaamini yapi maneno gani? Yapi anaweza kuyazungumza hao wa Kenya wazalendo wakaamini wa hiyo Inspector General. So hivyo akionyesha kwamba he received written instructions under Article 245 senior counsel Jim Orengo. The only way he can get away with it, if he says he received a written instructions to go and try to assassinate Raila Odinga. Mimi niliponia chupu Mathare na yale magari ambayo again ndugu Jim Orengo alikuwa akizungumzia. Hii haikuwa malori ya kawaida. Yanabeba ile Maria, hiyo nabeba sumu, chemicals za kuadhuru watu wa Kenya. Therefore, we shall not deal with this matter. I don't believe this matter of police brutality is even for our team in the dialogue team. This is a bigger issue. This is a very serious matter. And it should be addressed separately. Kwa hivyo, mtu anaweza kutolewa kama Inspector General of Police, kama mwenda wazimu, kama ni bankrupt, kama ana fail under chapter 6 on integrity. And therefore, that's why I believe who Inspector General, if indeed he is an Inspector General, whether he has actually read the Constitution. And let him not bring the people of Meru. Mimi natoka sehemu Meru, kwangu ni nyumbani. Wa Meru hatuwezi na wadharaka pale, ndugu zangu, majirani zangu, tuaibishwe na mtu mmoja anajiita Koome na kusema anadhulumiwa kwa sababu ni Mmeru. Haiwezekani. So we have to deal with him. Therefore, my advice today, out of bond, if indeed there's rule of law in this country. By the way, Ruto anaweza pia akamfuta kazi. Ingawaji alikuwa approved na bunge hili. Hili bunge hamukukumbuka. When I remember I was in Germany, wakati Raila alirudi after the 2017 elections, na yule alikuwa in charge ya kupiga watu tear gas, that time Koome mwenyewe alikuwa anatupa mawe. Kwa hii statement anasema, what do you expect of us? Amuja isoma hii maneno, amesema maneno makubwa. Sasa anasema, what do you expect of us? Kama mtu anakuja na mawe na sisi tuko na buduki, what do you expect of us? Now he forgets this is not anymore Kenya Police Force. This is Kenya Police Service. Utumishi. Therefore, mimi naona swala hili limegadhabisha watu wengi sana. Wakenya wote. The most honorable thing, and even when in addressing our international friends, if you think this Kenya, this country, can be a nation under the rule of law, which it should be, but unfortunately, right now, it's a nation under police brutality, then you have to advise accordingly. Koome does not qualify, as we speak, to be the Inspector General of Kenya Police. Mimi maliza yangu na Koome. Wangapi wanakubaliana na mimi? Because hata mambo ya Shakahola angekuwa jameni amegundua watu 400 wameuawa kule. Therefore anybody at the level of Inspector General ambaye anasema viongozi wanaweza kwenda na kurend mili, yani kununua mili kwa morgue, that is why I'm saying under Act Chapter 6 of the laws of the Constitution of Kenya, he completely falls short and he should resign. That is a message I wanted myself, na najua kwamba watu wengi hapa wamegadhibika sana. Kwanza mtu anaota wa Jakoya ameongea Kijaluo ile kali. Sijawahi kumsikia Millie Odhambo, my landed sister, akiongea ile lugha aliongea hapa. Na kuna daktari hapa aliongea ingine mbaya. Watu wamegadhabika. And therefore, mimi naona tu tukubaliane kwamba tujitahidi. Kenya ni yetu sisi zote. We agree that every inch of Kenyan territory belongs to Kenya, and we have equal rights and responsibilities. We cannot negotiate the issue of rights. Kwa mfano, ni haki kabisa kikatiba kisheria kwamba aliyekuwa Prime Minister wa Kenya, Raila Amolo Odinga, is entitled under the Kenyan law to proper protection. Mimi ningekuwa Ruto, ningekimbia sana kuhakikisha Raila anapata askari wote. Imagine kama Raila anahujumiwa. Just imagine. Just imagine. Na swala hili even before the talks hatutaki kuzungumzia, because yale ambao wametupelea ni kuhakikisha kwamba tunaweka haki za wananchi kwanza mbele. Agenda yote tutakubaliana naye Jumatatu. Alafu tutazungumza mambo yote ambayo mnajua tunayaelewa. Na haturudi nyuma, hatuwezi. Wangapi wanasema tusirudi nyuma? Kwa hivyo mimi leo naomba tu nikome hapo. Nimwalike dada yangu Martha Wangari Karua. Chini ya kama.
Bodontie. Habari zenu. Leo tuko hapa kusema pole kwa familia ambao wamepoteza wapendwa wao. Na wale wote nimeona ni vijana. Wameua vijana wetu, vijana ambao ni baba, ni vijana wamewacha wajane, wamewacha mama zao, wamewacha ndugu, danda, na tuko na majonzi. Na tunaona ni vibaya mtu akituchekelea wakati tuko na majonzi. Na ndio tunaambia Koome, na